For the past few days, I've been talking about both Paulette and Sally, mainly because both of them were forecasted to have hurricane landfalls in the near future. Last night, however, Paulette made its promised landfall on Bermuda, and the reason why I say that is because at one point, the entirety of the island was in Paulette's eye. Right now, Paulette is speeding off to the northeast and might briefly become a major hurricane before becoming a remnant low with no additional threat to land. Sally, however, well, let's just say things have gotten very, very interesting. Now, before we get into the video, I would appreciate if you would like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest tropical activity. Now, why is Sally interesting right now? Well, simply put, it has strengthened into at an absolutely insane rate. How? Well, it went from a mid-range tropical storm this morning to a storm that is bordering on Category 2 intensity as I'm writing this video, which means it jumped 30 to 35 miles per hour in intensity in the past 6 to 12 hours. To put that into perspective, rapid intensification is defined by a storm increasing by its wind speed by 35 miles per hour over an entire day. This intensification event was completely unexpected, as hurricane-force winds weren't expected until shortly before Sally makes landfall. Speaking of landfall, what is Sally's forecast, and where is it right now? Well, it is currently about 90 miles south of Pensacola, which is a small city on the border of Florida and Alabama. Current forecasts have Sally continuing to strengthen over the next couple days, albeit not nearly as fast, and eventually peaking at high in Category 2 or low in Category 3 intensity right before it makes landfall on the Mississippi coast. However, considering how unexpected the recent strengthening was and how quickly it occurred, I personally think that a Category 3 hurricane is all but guaranteed, with an outside chance of attaining Category 4 intensity. This kind of rapid intensification from a tropical storm to a Category 3 or 4 in less than 2 days could have left the region unprepared for all kinds of nasty impacts. Speaking of impacts, what will they be? While such a strong storm will definitely have leave the door open for severe wind impacts, the biggest threat from the storm is still the rain. The reason for this is because Sally's forward speed will slow down significantly as it approaches landfall, and when a storm moves slowly, it will drop copious amounts of rain near the area where it makes landfall. We're talking 20 inches in some spots, and that will cause some major flooding. Another threat is storm surge. Even before Sally rapidly intensified, storm surge was always going to be a major threat, and even more so after the intensification, as storm surge in excess of 12 feet is possible on the Louisiana and Mississippi coasts. All of these factors combined will make Sally a very serious storm, so anyone who lives in Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama should prepare while they can. And with that concludes this update video on Hurricane Sally. As always, I would appreciate it if you would like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest tropical activity. Thanks and have a great day.